This is called Mother by Pat O'Reilly. God made a wonderful mother, a mother who never grows old. God made her smile the sunshine and molded her heart of pure gold. In her eyes, God placed bright shining stars. In her cheeks, fair roses you see. God made a wonderful mother and gave that dear mother to you and me. Okay, so that's what NSAC has to say about Mother's Day. Okay. All right, Mark. This is serious. Okay. I think most of us know the background history on Mother's Day. It became a national holiday in 1914, proclaimed by President Woodrow Wilson. It's a special day. We try to recognize the woman that brought forth our life. If they haven't given you much else, they did give you the breath of life. It's also a time to cherish the relationship between a child and a mother. So, it wasn't created by Hallmark, we all thought, as it would seem, or the annual, Publix commercial that, tries to bring tears to most people's eyes. Most people's eyes. Mother's Day recognizes women for all they do. The origins of celebrating Mother's Day weren't 1914 or whatever. It can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome. So I know nobody's surprised about that. And I'm a product of ancient Greece and Rome. So this is what it's about, okay? Festivals were held in honor of their mother goddesses, Thea and Sybil. So we've been honoring mothers since way back when. Fortunately today, many family members can step it up a bit and shower mom with well-deserved gifts, and most importantly, quality time. Sometimes the best way to do this is by choosing a gift that reminds her of how much we appreciate all that she has done for us. Flowers and candy are always lovely, but most of us mothers would like a night off from cooking dinner and cleaning up the mess afterwards. So what most mothers want is an opportunity for that and to spend time with their children and to have a little break from their daily tasks. Make or provide takeout of a wonderful meal that she didn't have to plan, cook, or clean up, and gather around the table or the bar or the pool or the beach for a meaningful visit. So I know this sounds so wonderful, and hopefully you had that kind of mom that you wanted to spend time with celebrating her. But I realize, unfortunately, many did not. Maybe she was somewhere in the middle, or maybe she was like Ma Barker. Maybe she was somewhere that you imagine a mother should be and imagine a mother shouldn't be. It's not always the most positive. So acknowledge her for just the fact of giving birth to you. What you choose to do with your life when you are old enough to make those choices is up to you. So if you had a mommy dearest, like Joan Crawford or somebody that gives you nightmares, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for that experience. But we are all able to go on to lead wonderful, fruitful lives and make a conscious effort to become the mother that you always wanted. We're all human. Spirit first, but here living the human experience we all signed up for. and no one's perfect. What was that old expression? I never promised you a rose garden. Well, some of you got a lot of the thorns, and some of you got beautiful bouquets and arrangements. Whether you actually gave birth to your children, adopted, fostered, used a surrogate, or picked them up at your local animal shelter, make the most of the experience. It's all about love and nurturing and just plain doing your best. So on this particular Sunday, always the second Sunday in May, I'd like to say the celebration in honor of your mother shouldn't just be this one day. Make time, take time to show her just how much you value all the positive things your mom contributed to making you the mother you have become. There can never be enough positive blessings and displays of love to that special lady that did carry you within. There are many ways to honor moms. So, Mother's Day weekend, celebrate to the single moms, those hoping to become moms, those about to be moms, grandmothers, those missing their moms, motherly figures, those missing their babies, new moms, those with hard relationships with their moms, stepmoms, all moms. What I want from my children this Mother's Day, I want them to know that I've loved them more than anyone else in the world. I want them to remember to be kind and have empathy for others. I want you to know that I think about you daily and sometimes worry about you, because moms never stop worrying about their children. I want them to be happy and healthy. I want you to make good life choices. I want you to feel valued, and I want you to use your life to pursue your dreams. You see, I don't really want or need anything from you. I want things for you. I think a lot of times that's all a mother ever wants. We want our children's happiness, sometimes above our own, but it's an opportunity for all of us to step up today and be grateful, whether your mom is in spirit or here, still on the earth plane. My own mother has been gone a long time. My mother has been in spirit 25 years now. So I do have to say, though, not a day goes by that I don't speak to my mother and acknowledge her presence around me, and for everything that she did do for me, and for all the times I know she went without, as a lot of your mothers probably did too, because you tend to put the wants and needs of your children sometimes ahead of your own. I always felt bringing children into the world, we did owe them a responsibility to try to provide them the best life we were able to. And I know in some moms' cases, that didn't play out as you would have liked or they would have liked. But nevertheless, the gift of life, whether they just carried you and stepped away from your life, doesn't matter, because Spirit knows why you're here and what you bring to this life and how you can make it the best life for you and your children. I learned a lot from my mother, and my mother wasn't perfect, but I know she made an attempt to do the things that she was supposed to. I consciously made a choice to be the kind of mother that I wish I had had. I know people say, oh, you know, you spoil your kids and this, that, and the other, and they can say whatever they want to say. But I always felt that I had brought them into the world, so it was my responsibility to do everything in my power to give them a good life, to make sure their needs were met, and not just their material needs, but their emotional, psychological needs as well. And I guess I did it so good that I got another chance to do it all over again. So I have had Alana since she was 3 years old, and she's going to be turning 17 soon. And honestly, sometimes, of course, you question why situations come about or reoccur. Just watch Groundhog Day, you know, you'll learn a lesson from Bill Murray one way or another. But yeah, I guess I had the opportunity to try it again, you know, and see if I could, you know, do better like every time. So I guess my overall success rate is pretty good. It's pretty good. My daughter is not actually in town this weekend of all weekends. You know, she doesn't usually leave town. But she had an opportunity to attend a friend's wedding up in Columbus, Ohio, where she was actually born. And I in the military removed her from that state when she was 3 months old. So she had an opportunity to go back and, you know, go by the beautiful Catholic hospital she was born in and attend a friend's Ukrainian Orthodox wedding. So overall, I think, you know, she earned that weekend away. As most of you know, she's been studying, working, and she will graduate next month with her master's as a nurse practitioner. And she's been working at Arnold Palmer and I think most of the clinics in Orlando the past year to get all that taken away. But I did notice, honestly, first thing this morning, my daughter did text me, "Happy Mother's Day to the best mom." You know, so that's what you want. That's what you strive for, you know, and we as spiritualists also know that, you know, our mothers and everyone else steps in with us on these important days, and we should acknowledge our mothers in the spirit world as well. And thank you. And I also, when I was doing my meditations this morning, I do have a daughter in spirit, and she was actually the first person to step in with me today and say Happy Mother's Day. And then all she said was, "You were the best. I was the worst." We had a little laugh over that, but yeah, she definitely earned her place. So all I can say is, you know, take it for what it is. It is a blessing from the infinite if you were able to carry a child or become a mother in whatever circumstance. I think, honestly, most of the women I know, whether they actually had children or not, became furry friend mothers and fulfilled their duties probably better than a lot of moms in, you know, with their own children they carried. I have a sister that unfortunately was never able to have children, but she filled that space in her heart with many dogs, many rescues over the years, and her dogs became her children. And you know, it's I guess if you have any type of maternal instinct, whether you have dog, cats, or children, it's all a blessing from the infinite. So I know most of us here, you know, in some form or another have. So I truly salute all of you and know that you made the best choices in your heart that you could for your children. So happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. I do have a small gift for all of the moms in the back in the fellowship hall. And I also printed out a lovely poem, to laugh often and much, to win respect of intelligent people and affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and I do have copies to go with your little gift in the back as well. And I hope this just gets better and better for you today. So happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Okay.